Yeah, we're on. I don't know why the camera's not. Where's the camera?
And I think we're live. Sorry about the technical issues, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about those technical issues. Yeah.
Do you put the sound off him?
Yeah, lovely. Hold that. You tell the ladies and gentlemen, and I'll do the sound.
Hi, welcome to Vic and Wern Sports Chat. As you can see, we are live with a lot of problems.
We've had a lot of technical issues.
Our director's not here today. You're fired, Ryan.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm Wern.
I'm Vic. Let's get straight into it, huh? Thanks for watching.
This is our third live show.
Yeah.
Not getting better.
We almost have 3 times lucky today. Wasn't lucky. We screwed up a little bit on the live feed, but perfect. Let's get straight into it.
Gypsy King.
Boxing. Big boxing in Saudi Arabia this weekend.
Yep.
I was about to say Mike Tyson, but it's Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury
Against Alexander Usyk.
It's going to be a great fight.
Yeah. Fury's got a record of 34 no losses. So 34 wins, no losses, 1 draw. That draw came to
Deontay Wilder. What a fight that was. Deontay Wilder knocked him out. He was down cold. The referee was counting. Tyson got back up because he's a gypsy. He's hard as the coffin nail. Got back up, got the draw, and then beat him twice afterwards as well.
Alexander Usyk. He's 21-0-0. A lot of his fights came in the cruiserweight.
He's a cruiserweight, yeah.
But he had 2 impressive wins against Anthony Joshua. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it'll be a close fight. I still think it's going to be a draw.
No. I think Tyson will win. He's the bigger guy, has the longer reach.
I think they'll call it on points, a draw, and then they'll have a refight somewhere in November.
Yeah.
And both of them will earn another 100 million.
The fight is in Saudi Arabia, the new home of boxing.
No Madison Square Garden.
No Vegas.
It's actually a shame.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to Vegas to watch a fight than go to Madison Square, than go to Saudi Arabia. Okay. Yeah. Nothing against Saudi Arabia.
Nothing against Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. And then obviously, who's your greatest boxer of all times?
Oh, that's a tough one. All times must probably Muhammad Ali.
Who's that?
Muhammad Ali.
No. There's no Muhammad Ali. His mama called him Clay, so I'm going to call him Clay. You're talking about Cassius Clay.
Okay, but for fighters that I've been watching, it has to be Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, you would get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:05, you can go back to bed because the thing is done. The man was an animal. He's fighting against Logan Paul in July, I think.
But he's 137 years old.
He's still going to whoop his ass.
So I hope nobody gets injured there.
Yeah, so go Mike. Your boxer of all time.
My favorite heavyweight of all time, Big George Foreman.
Yeah.
I think like a good barbecue and a grill. George is the king of the grill. But my favorite boxer of all time, if he's not heavyweight, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. What a boxer. I do mine a bit separately. My favorite middleweight, the man from Panama City, Roberto Duran. Love that guy. Amazing.
So that'll be interesting, you guys. Hey, if you can, watch it. I'm going to try to watch that fight live on Saturday. Then let's get into the European football that's been going on. Let's start off with Champions League. We had a poll up. Real Madrid against Dortmund.
Thanks for taking part.
Yeah. A lot of you did that poll. We have 62% believe. You guys out there believe Real's going to win. 38% Dortmund.
Vic, what do you think?
I really don't care.
Also true.
I really don't give a rat's ass who wins this one. I don't like them both.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I just hope Dortmund.
It's like Ryan always says, Vic, you don't like anybody but Man U.
True. But I think it would be good if Dortmund wins. They get a lot of cash and they can buy Sancho from us.
That's good. Win-win situation.
Win-win situation.
Then the other final in the EuroLeague, Leverkusen against Atalanta Bergamo.
Leverkusen.
I think Leverkusen. I think they got unbeaten the whole season. And then we don't have to listen to that whining crap from us Arsenal supporters that we won an invincible Premier League. They won 38 games in Premier League. These guys are at 50 games unbeaten.
EuroLeague, Cup, Bundesliga, not just Premier League, That's a real invincible team, Arsenal fans.
Yeah. We'll get into you guys later. And then, of course, Olympiacos Piraeus and Fiorentina play in the Conference League. I'm hoping for Olympiacos Piraeus. I know I'm going to watch it, and I know I'm going to have a nice big portion of gyros, souvlaki, some tzatziki, and if Olympiacos wins, I'm going to down 1 or 2 ouzos. Yeah. We're drinking a lot of this program.
We're drinking a lot of this program lately.
And then obviously Premier League. There's some things going on. We'll get into the Premier League more on Sunday when we do our live show.
Watch that live show conference. We're gonna
all the games.
Quarter to 5.
That's 16:45 Central European time.
Yeah,
there you go.
We'll watch it. We'll be live. The last game of the season. That's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Because there was 2 good games. Well, actually, there were 3 games midweek, and I was embarrassed on Monday night. Tuesday night.
That was bad.
Spurs at home to Man City.
That was disgusting.
That team Spurs. I'm not all of you. You can't throw everybody in the same thing. People like Jamie O'Hara. You people are pathetic. This is why Spurs is dog shit. This is why you never win anything. They were actually rooting for City to beat their team.
No.
Unless it's life and death. But if it's just sports, I would never root against my team. You should be embarrassed. And I hope that coach of yours, Ange Postecoglou, I hope he leaves your club, because you don't deserve a guy like that wants to win. You guys are perennial losers.
Yep.
And then of course, Man U won. What a game. It was a good game. Newcastle, you should have had a penalty. You should have had a penalty. You didn't get it. We should have had a lot of penalties. We didn't get them either this season. We're just happy we won. The young guns did well for United.
Yeah, young guns did really well.
Keep Ten Hag, keep the young guns, get rid of the old shit.
What else can you say?
That's it. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
And then we'll talk more about the football, also the managers and the road. We have 2 hours to kill on Sunday, so we'll talk about football on Sunday.
Yeah.
Golf. I love my golf. This weekend it started today. I watched a little bit. It's PGA Championships. It's the second major of the year. It's in Valhalla.
Valhalla?
Yeah, Valhalla.
The Vikings are back.
I'm going to say due to Valhalla soon. In Louisville, Kentucky. Scotty Scheffler won the first major of the year, the Masters.
Yeah.
I think he's favored to win it again. He's really well. Rory McIlroy, can he get another major? And then for me, Brooks Koepka, those are the top 3 you should be watching. We want to see what Tiger does. Can he do anything? At the moment, just a quick break. Last I was watching before, Sander Schauffele is leading 9 under, so he's doing well. So we'll see more golf from him.
And all the other people that weren't watching, wake up!
F1. Imola Grand Prix on the weekend.
Imola Grand Prix, going to be definitely some massive tributes to your favorite race driver, Ayrton Senna. 50 years ago, he passed away. We did already stuff on that on the previous live.
And you and Ryan will talk about that on your show on Sunday.
We'll talk about it on our Formula One show on Sunday. Let's just hope it's another interesting race like Miami was. And I'm not a big Verstappen fan. I know you aren't a big Verstappen fan, but it was just nice to see somebody else.
Makes it interesting.
It makes it just so much more
Otherwise, I have to watch all the golf.
Yeah.
NBA playoffs. Now, here's something that's really interesting at the moment.
Especially for you, Janet.
Yes. Let's start off in the East. One of the second round groupings is done.
We predicted it, and I think everybody predicted it.
The Celtics knocked the Cavs off 4-1. Cavs just didn't have enough manpower anymore. There's just too many injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, my phone was going, they were asking me to come and play. They didn't have enough players.
Cavs, that must be seriously desperate.
They were desperate. They were down to the bone. And then the other one in the East, I think that goes to Game 7. It's 3-2 to the Knicks at the moment. Pacers, they play tomorrow night. I think Pacers will win Game 6 at home, and then it goes to Game 7 in Madison. What's more exciting than a Game 7 in Madison Square Garden?
Amazing.
I mean, can you imagine having tickets for that one?
Oh, that would be great.
And then I think the Knicks will knock the Pacers off. I think Brunson will give them another big one.
Yeah,
but then they have the Celtics, and then it's done.
I think it's done too. Well, then we go to the West.
Well, sort of with your favorite team, the Mavs.
Mavs,
against
baby.
the Thunder.
3-2.
Also tight thing, but now advantage is with the Mavs because they got
Home court advantage.
home court advantage.
And Luka is healthy again. He had a couple of niggles.
And you know what? In this series, Kyrie hasn't had a good game yet. And if Kyrie also has a good game, it's over. It's done.
Yeah, he had a triple-double yesterday. Luka played fantastically. And that's amazing.
And then the big one, Nuggets against the T-Wolves.
3-2 Nuggets. Won now 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And
everybody was surprised. So everybody's like, oh, how could they came back now? The surprise wasn't that they won the last 3, the Nuggets. The surprise that they lost the first 2.
Yes.
At home.
At home.
But that bad man, he's a bad man. My God. I don't know, he kind of went into some telephone booth, put on a cape in the last 3 games. Jokic is schooling them.
I mean, poor Rudy Gobert can't sleep anymore.
Yeah, he's got post-traumatic stress disorder.
He's like shaking like this.
He doesn't know what to do. I mean, you know me, when I played, I used to talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Not just now, but when I play, I trash talk and stuff like that. If I was Jokic, I'd be gay to Rudy Gobert. Rudy, who's your mama? Clean my shoes. Wash my shoe. I'd be talking trash. You could not believe that.
Yeah.
Jokic is taking him to school.
Taking him to school.
And what the media in the US is doing to Anthony Edwards is not right.
No.
You won the first 2 games, and then all of a sudden, oh, he's the next Michael Jordan. He's the next this. He's the next face of the NBA. The guy's 20 years old or 21 years old.
Let the kid just
let him play basketball. Let him grow first.
Before you give him such a massive
I've seen
burden.
too many players in the NBA. Oh, Lonzo Ball, the next great thing. That one number 1 pick came from Yugoslavia, Darkic, Milotic, or whatever. Number 1 pick. Never heard of him again. You know how many number 1 picks have just disappeared? Anthony Edwards, you won't disappear. He's a class act. Just let the kid play. Okay. So those games are going to be interesting.
I got a question here. Will the USA have their best team at the Olympics?
I don't think so. I don't. If you look at all the entries in the NBA right now, I don't think they'll all go to the Olympics. I don't think it matters because I don't think they're winning the Olympics.
Controversy.
I'm telling you now. Something else we've got to talk about. We'll get back to the Olympics in a second. NBA, the draft lottery was on. The Atlanta Hawks had a 3% chance of getting the number 1 pick. They got the number 1 pick. And I think the number 1 pick is Alex Sarr, young French kid.
Oui.
7'1" center. There'll be a second year in a row that a Frenchman is the number 1 pick. The number 2 pick was supposed to be a Frenchman.
Allez les Bleus.
Allez les Bleus. And I think at the Olympics, France is a team you got to watch out for.
Home court, the crowd's going to be up for it, and they have a great team.
And I can see the Serbs going to be up for it too.
Always up for it. Always one of my favorite countries to support.
So we'll see. And hey, don't forget, Germany was world champion. So
yes, but I don't think
they'll repeat that.
No.
And you talk about the Olympics. We're going to get into the Olympics a lot more.
Yes.
Okay. National Hockey League playoffs are on there. I watched a few games. I'm not going to get too deep into the NHL at the moment. We'll wait till it gets to the latter stages. But just to run down in the West, Dallas Stars are leading the Avalanche 3-2. I'm hoping for the Avalanche because I like Zach Parise. He's a legend. This is last season. I like him to get to the final. The Vancouver Canucks against the Edmonton Oilers, also 2-2. Also another very close thing. And then you have I almost said Carolina Panthers, but it's the Florida Panthers in hockey against the Boston Bruins. That's kind of I like the Bruins and I like the Rangers. That's 3-2 for the Panthers. For me, it's a surprise. And then Rangers and Hurricanes. That's also 3-2. So NHL is interesting. But at the moment, I'm not focusing too much on the NHL because I'm actually watching the Ice Hockey World Championships more.
It's been absolutely great games. What was yesterday? The day before it was Canada against Austria. Oh. Canada was leading 6-1. About 12 minutes ago in the third period, the game was done and done. I was just about to switch it off. Then suddenly, bang, Austria scores 1. And then they just score and score and score. And at the end, it's overtime, 6-6. Canada did win in overtime after about 15 seconds and went quick afterwards. but it was an absolute great game.
Another good game was Switzerland against the Czech Republic.
Amazing game. Swiss won.
We won, so
Yeah.
but at the moment, Swiss top Group A, the Swedes top Group B, and to all my friends in the US, because every time I go on holiday, they ask you, where are you from? Switzerland. Sweden, Stockholm. Switzerland.
Yeah. Switzerland is the country with the red flag and the white cross, and Sweden is the country with the yellow flag and the blue cross.
Sweden is not Switzerland.
No.
No.
Sweden is the smørrebrød, and we have
are the fondue and the cheeses and the watches.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then, and then last but definitely not least, French Open in tennis.
Starts on Monday. Oh, it's going to be an interesting tournament.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what Mr. French Open Nadal. I don't think he wins it. But
I think he goes far. Quarterfinals, definitely.
But for me, the favorites obviously Djokovic, Sinner, Alcaraz, Medvedev. Those are maybe a Rublev. Those are the ones. For me, I'll watch it.
Oh,
my favorite player is not there. Nick Kyrgios.
He's Nick Kyrgios.
The super brat. I love him.
My favorite player at the moment is Daniil Medvedev.
I think he has a chance of winning it.
He has a chance. You never know which Medvedev rocks up. He looks like a fucking banker, and then he rocks up and
he's the John Stockton of tennis.
Yes. Crazy guy. He likes getting mixed up with the fans. I like players with that. So
a little bit of an attitude. I can't have these stereos.
No,
everything's the same answer. I like a little bit.
Yeah,
controversy.
Controversy. I mean,
it helps us.
Our national hero, Roger Federer. I like the way he played, but he's boring. Off the court, he didn't say much. He did all his thing right. Great tennis player, great guy. No problem with that. I just like mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
My favorite player of all time, Johnny Mack. Cannot be serious. I like people that give a bit of attitude. What was your favorite player of all time?
I was always a big Pete Sampras fan.
Pistol Pete.
Obviously, I supported Roger.
Yeah, of course.
But I like players like Pat Rafter.
Okay.
So yeah, I like it.
Women's side.
Swiatek, Sabalenka.
Oh, Sabalenka.
I know you like Sabalenka.
I like Sabalenka.
We'll cut this part out later. Maybe your wife's not watching live. Coco Gauff and Jabeur, those are the ones that I think.
Coco Gauff's
but the women's tennis is more possible to have a shock than the men sometimes.
Yes, but I think Coco Gauff is playing really well. She's got a great chance of winning the tournament.
Okay.
And but I'm rooting for Sabalenka.
Perfect. So that's our sports roundup for this week. Next week's show will be a little bit longer because next week is our 3-month anniversary. We're getting a present from you.
I'll get you some flowers, my sweetie pie.
Jesus. So we've been on the channel for 3 months. Next Thursday, thank you. Had 163 subscribers. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
We never thought we'd hit these numbers so quickly. Our goal at the beginning was 50 subscribers within a year, right?
Yeah.
So thanks a lot. And we're gonna have a lot of fun this summer with the Olympics, with the Euros. And
our next video will come out tomorrow with Group C
of the Euros, and on Sunday we have 2 videos coming out. Well, one is live. A live show that is the Premier League conference. We'll go through all the Premier League games on Sunday. That is at 16:45 Central European time. So please, and then afterwards you and Ryan have a show on the Formula 1 Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So remember,
from all of us, from Big Vic, Pretty Wern, and Little Ryan.
Jesus, Pretty Wern.
Wern.
You see, that's the difference. You want to be pretty. I'm just goddamn gorgeous and handsome. That's the difference. Pretty. You want to be pretty.
I'm pretty.
Even your dog. Even your dog upstairs is barking because I heard you say pretty. Even the dog was probably getting sick upstairs for hearing the crap you talk.
No, Ryan's coming home. That's the problem.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe,
to like, hit the notification button,
and let us know your comments. Let us know your views. We're always very interested.
And hey, give us your infos on the Premier League for the weekend. Write to us. Let us know what you'd like us to talk about. We're going to be on the air for 2 hours live. There's a lot of shit you got to talk in 2 hours. So let us get some info.
Take care. Stay safe.
Peace.
Switch it off.
You got to switch it off.
Yeah.
The pretty one switching it off. It's pretty, my ass. Jesus. No.